And boom, just like that, Season 3 is now for Vanguard and Warzone, and with that, they added 2 brand new unlockable melee weapons at the same exact time. We got the Skal Crusher, which is honestly my favorite of the two. Thing looks sick. It's got glowing effects and everything. Look at that. That thing is insane. And it functions just like the ice axe. You can throw it, all that stuff. And then we've got the Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer releasing a Sledgehammer. The best part about them adding 2 weapons at the same time is you can work on the progress for both of them in the same games. That way you get both of them unlocked at the same time. As always, whenever they release new DLC weapons, we're going to go over all the different methods to unlock them and the quickest way to go about it. Starting off, obviously, if they release a bundle with it, that's going to be the quickest because you just pay money and get it. They did release a bundle for the Sledgehammer, which looks insane. Bro, look at this, the junkyard jet. We're gonna do a full bundle review on this later today. I want to see what this looks like with camos, bro. This thing is going to be insane with diamond, DM ultra, or not DM ultra, dark aether and atomic. Bro, I love when they go wacky with melee weapons. Maybe it's got some cool effects and stuff like that, but that's not what this video is about. We're gonna go over the quickest way to unlock these, starting with the MP method for both of these weapons. So starting with the Skal Crusher, get 5 kills with a melee weapon in a single match 15 times. It's pretty easy. I mean, getting 5 kills with a melee weapon, almost everyone should be able to do that. And then if we go down to the Sledgehammer unlocks, get a multi-kill with a melee weapon in 15 different matches. And yes, a double kill is considered a multi-kill. So all we got to do is get 5 kills with a melee weapon, and we got to make sure of those 5 kills, we're also getting a double kill as well. I'm personally going to be using the ice axe. If you don't have the ice axe unlocked, the fisting knife is also great. I'm using the ice axe because you can throw it, making it a little bit easier. And we have to play 15 completed matches, meaning we're not able to back out. So I'm going to be playing Ship House 24/7. If there's a Shipment 24/7 playlist, that also works. You want the games to start and end as quick as possible. Oh, let's go. There's one. There's 2. Oh my god, we're just gonna throw it. We're just gonna do it. There we go. There is our double kill. Once you're loaded in game, all you need to do is get 5 kills with the melee weapon, and yes, throwing it counts, and you need to get 1 double kill. So we've already got our double kill. We're now up to 3 kills. This challenge is so easy that most people should be able to do it no matter what. Yeah, so there we go. We've now gotten 5 kills and 1 double kill. The unfortunate part is we've got to play this entire game. So when you're playing on these small maps, you want to try to lobby shop to make sure you're getting like TDM, kill confirmed, stuff like that. Those games end a lot quicker than domination and hardpoint, but if you do get hardpoint, it's not that bad. The season just started, so this way you're also making battle pass progression to get the new weapons, and if you do have the new weapons unlocked, you can also start grinding some camos for those as you're waiting. But yeah, there's really no other tips besides that. Just run around with the melee weapon, get 5 kills and get 1 double kill, play the entire game, rinse and repeat 15 separate times. And all right, now time for the zombie unlock challenges. Let's go ahead, check them out. For the Skal Crusher, in zombies, kill 200 boom streakers using a throwing knife or a thrown melee weapon. This isn't as bad as it seems. 200 boom streakers is a lot, but they do spawn pretty frequently on higher rounds, but you're gonna have to go through a ton of objectives, playing multiple games, and you got to kill them with either a throwing knife or the ice axe, which is a throwing melee weapon. And honestly, while reading this, I just immediately am like, all right, I'm gonna go back to MP. It's possible you can do this, and we're gonna show you how to do it efficiently. Let's go ahead, read off the Sledgehammer. Using a melee weapon, kill 20 or more enemies consecutively without getting hit 50 times. So you have to get 50 jackrabbit medals with melee weapons. Once again, this is not that hard and can be done pretty easily, but 50 times 50 jackrabbit medals, that is a lot of kills with a melee weapon. So if you're wanting to do this challenge efficiently, you're going to want to spawn in using the ice axe. So let's go ahead, spawn in game. 1, 2, 3, and of course we freaking got hit. Once you've loaded into game, you just want to pick off these zombies in the spawn area without getting hit, because you do need 50 jackrabbit medals on the ground. See if you monkey bombs do help for this, but decoys are definitely the best for this. So kill all the zombies in the spawn area, and this does work with the default knife. I ended up spawning in with the default knife instead of the ice axe because I realized most people don't have that. Once you've loaded in, we're going to kind of look for either harvest or transmit, because that's going to allow us to farm the most amount of kills to be able to get these jackrabbit medals. And the more I think about doing this in zombies, I'm just going to highly recommend doing this in MP, because the thing about the MP challenge, it's really easy to stack those. You can work on both of the MP challenges at the exact same time. No matter what, at the end of the MP challenges, it's going to take you 15 different games. However, the zombies challenges are so different, you can't really work on them at the same time. We could sit here in this one objective and get all 50 jackrabbit medals right off the bat. However, while doing that, we're not going to get a single kill while throwing exploding zombies. And because both the challenges kind of contradict each other, what you have to do in zombies, even if you're mainly a zombies player, I'm just going to recommend this to MP. Not only is it going to be a lot faster because you can double up really easy, dude, the idea of getting 50 jackrabbit medals with a melee weapon is just a little exhausting. I'm not gonna lie. The melee weapons, if you haven't used them in Vanguard zombies, they're very wonky. Maybe you'll do it in a second, but occasionally the weapons will just completely turn the other direction and make you miss, and you're gonna get hit a ton while doing that. But it is possible to AFK this. I know that a lot of people have been AFKing for Dark Aether. If you really wanted to, you could set up a macro on this as long as the zombies were in a jump up area. But yeah, that's really it. And then for the throwing knife one, to be able to get the Skull Crusher, what you're going to want to do is get throwing knives and just throw them at the explodey guys as you get to higher and higher rounds. So yep, end of the round. Here we go. Go ahead, check the crafting table and how much. It's 300 salvage for a throwing knife. Bro, the throwing knives are super expensive. You're going to want to look for the mule kick. There is a covenant that makes it where there's a chance where you don't use the throwing knife when you throw it. That way you'll get a lot more of them. So if you are going to trudge this out and do this in zombies, make sure you check the altar of covenants. Keep reading it off. There's one that says, I think it's a dice roll. There's one that says there's a chance of not using equipment when it's used. That's what you want to be buying for it. But with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and just wrap up the zombies part of this. Unless you really just want to play zombies for this is definitely something you're going to do in MP. So just sit here, work on the jackrabbit medals, not getting hit 50 times. Wait till round 3. Oh, this is going to help with jackrabbit medals. Look for the decoys too. And getting the motherlode covenant, the one that makes it where zombies don't attack you, is also, or where you get a chance of getting an additional equipment, is going to be very helpful for decoys too, because it means you'll get more decoys overall. But yeah, so just get jackrabbit medals by slowly killing the zombies, and then wait till round 3 for the explodey dudes to spawn in, and then either throw your ice axe at them or throw your tomahawk, dude. What? 200? You've got to kill 200 of the explodey dudes with throwing knives or throwing melee weapons. That is ridiculous. This is obviously going to be a lot easier if you have the ice axe unlocked. But with that, guys, we're about to move into a little bit of gameplay with the melee weapons, but definitely let me know how you feel about these unlocks. Are you going to be doing this in multiplayer, or are you going to be doing this in zombies? There we go. There's our second jackrabbit medal this game, boys. There's 2 out of 50. Let's go, baby. Oh, man. Clonk. 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 Oh, my. Clonk. So here we go. Here is the Sledgehammer in game. And unfortunately, you can't inspect it because you can only inspect Mastercraft weapons in this game. That's the requirement for Vanguard. You got to pay money to be able to inspect weapons. But the Sledgehammer is pretty fast. It's way better than the Cold War Sledgehammer. The swing speed is a lot quicker. It seems to be pretty decent. I mean, it's just a generic melee weapon. Boom. There you go. But more importantly, let's check out the Skal Crusher, which we've already seen in a previous video. Come on, bot. Come on, bot. Come on, bot. So here we go with the ancient runes and stuff. I cannot believe they're giving this out for free and not as like a bundle or something. We almost never get these lighting effects on weapons that come out for free. And yes, just like the ice axe, you can throw it. That's why they make you use tomahawks and that for zombies. But with that, boys, we're pretty much going to wrap this up. One thing I'm just not a fan about Vanguard is it definitely feels like the zombie players get kind of shafted with all of these challenges. Like, these challenges in zombies are just tedious and annoying, where MP, it's kind of easy. And there were a couple of these in Cold War that were kind of annoying, but for the most part, the unlock challenges in Cold War in zombies weren't this ridiculous. I know there were a couple examples of ones that were kind of insane, but for the most part, it was like get, you know, kills while the enemies are frozen for a certain amount. But yeah, my end of video, biggest recommendation, do this in MP, not zombies, unless you really just want to do it in zombies and unlock some stuff in zombies while you're doing it. With that, boys, thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to have a coverage of that junk jet Sledgehammer, hopefully up by the end of the day, which I'm super excited for. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. I want to give a massive thanks to those who became a Twitch sub or a YouTube member, and an extra special thanks to those who taken above and beyond and became an Unlock Plus Plus member here on YouTube. We got the GOAT Positive Expert, the most OP Gobblegum ever, Round Robin, the 2X Trader Purple, the absolute legend Nick G, the massive Chad Noah, and the craziest story arc ever, Scar.